Good Monday morning, everyone. Hope you had a nice weekend, or at least did something fun. We are working on Civilization 6, Sid Meier's Civilization 6, and we are playing as Nubia, which is the latest civilization that was put out a couple weeks ago now. And we're at turn 276, 1810 AD, and let's see. We've conquered 3 different civilizations, and most of them, as a matter of fact, all of them, have been to the east of where we started. We started here and have moved progressively to the east, taking out civilizations as we go, and we've reached the east coast. Our latest quote-unquote victim was, sorry about that, was Serbia. And we just finished up at turn 276 on our last episode. We just took over the final city, her final capital, where I forced her into being. And so the question was, do I continue my east, north, west strategy, which I put out a couple weeks ago, or a couple episodes ago, excuse me, which would put me in conflict with Japan at this point? Or do I go back and start looking at where I am on the Eastern Front, because I'm kind of getting surrounded here by Russia. Russia and I have come into conflict before. My gut is telling me you take care of your borders. And so I know it's going to probably be a long, arduous battle here. But I asked if, anybody had preferences. I'm so sorry. I don't know why my voice is all clogging up this morning. So we're going to go, other than, the suggestions to just attack everybody, we're going to come back to the east. Mainly because this is my capital here. And Russia has kind of snuck in cities behind what I consider to be my boundaries. And they also have a settler here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start moving my troops back east and kind of consolidating my power, and also trying to protect my borders, because I'm at a very distinct disadvantage here. Plus, I'm still friends with Japan. Except they're asking for an awful lot here. Wow. We'll not be doing that. Sorry, man. I know we're friendly and all, but I'm not just going to give away stuff. Just not going to happen. I have been going for a conquest victory because of Nubia's advantages, especially early in game. Their archers are faster and stronger.
Do not usually stutter. It would be very awkward if they did, seeing that they have times to get out such words as methylethylamylophenolium.
Methylethylamylophenolium. Yeah, okay. He had to say. I wonder how many takes it took him to say that. That's kind of funny. This is my great person. I'm waiting for this aerodrome to be built, and then I can move them down there and actually kick in. I have a unit that has a promotion. One of my tanks. And we'll go with route. And the tank unit gets a name. And I get a little excited about names. The White Raiders. Is that like the White Walkers? Somebody else got a promotion. Artillery. Grape shot. And yes, I know I need more housing. I always need more housing. So, let's see. I think I'm going to build... I think I'm going to build an artillery. Do I want to build artillery? Or a field cannon to protect my city? I could go with a builder. Let's go with a builder. There's some resources around that city that I have not taken advantage of yet, and I should. I'm not saying we exploit every resource. I'm just saying that, you know, when possible. So who can give me the most gold? Because I have a feeling I'm going to need it. Seeing some plus 4s. Plus 3s. I'm going to stick with Stockholm because I get plus 4 gold and I get plus 3 science. And as I was saying before, I have been trying to go with a conquest victory because of Nubia's advantages. But I've also kind of in the back of my mind been going for a science victory as well. Because just in case conquest doesn't work out. You know, I come up against a foe that I'm not particularly strong against, or I run out of time. We're playing on a huge map right now, so I have had a lot of competition. Although I have finally seen all the remaining civilizations, so and they're up here at the top right. So I know who I'm up against. Let's put it that way. Why would you want to build something so close? Why are you suggesting that? Sorry, I'm kind of bouncing around here a little bit. Where would I want to? I wonder if that... Yep, I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to build here. There's some resources here that I can definitely take advantage of. And the Salty Battery gets to move. All the Galloping Strikers get to move. So we're going to start bringing all our troops back. Come home, as it were. That's going to take up probably most of this turn, or most of this episode, because I committed so much to the East Coast. Now to try and bring it all back. Although tanks do move fairly quickly, and I do have quite a few of those. The question that I think I need to address at this point is, you know what, I'm just going to have you automatically explore. It's a ranger unit. It's not a scout, but it's a ranger unit, and I feel it's a stronger unit. I feel like I need to find out more about what's going on in the areas that I have not seen yet. So let's move you over here. I think I'm going to end up trying to take out the city located in this area first. I don't want to have anybody, you know, attacking me from behind what I consider to be my front, my lines. Let's see. You go here. And you'll go here. little lumber mill there. That will help with production. Keep moving our artillery over. Just kind of have everybody kind of focus on this area in here, or try and arrive in this area over here. He's got a corps. A couple of them, actually. So he's pretty focused on his military, which is why I think this battle may be A, protracted, and B, difficult. My apologies. I will look elsewhere. Really wasn't, you know, I'm fine telling him I'm going to look elsewhere because I'm really not expecting to build any more cities out to the east. Take over cities? Probably, but not build anymore. Did I just see? I did. So, Japan is actually going across the top of me to the north. That's fine. We'll see what I mean, there's so much to do. Is everything repaired? No, we need to repair our outer defenses. These are cities that I've taken over from Scythia. And there's a, you know, they got bombed. I bombed them. You know what out of them. So it's going to take some time for me to rebuild everything that I need to rebuild. Nubia has been a bit of a quirky little civilization in that it's very, I mean, it's definitely an early to mid-game to early mid-game power with its military advantages. But it's also very, Nubia is very specific about how well it can take advantage of being Nubia dependent upon the terrain that it's in. Nubia has a tile improvement called Nubian Pyramids. And it is very much reliant upon desert-like what am I doing here? Sorry. Desert-like and see there's two desert. I mean you have to put them on those locations to really get advantage of them, and those advantages are nice. They will sorry, I'm trying to talk and trying to figure out where to do this unit. They kind of act like as little, almost like hubs, in that wherever you put them, whatever surrounds that Nubian pyramid gets bonuses, specific bonuses to whatever they, you know, happen to do. So it has a great, or could have a great effect, especially throughout the game, in when you build, you know, other districts around it, or if there are, for example, mountains, you get science bonuses. So those would have come in wonderfully handy. However, I've only found like patches, you know, of desert.
The clever men at Oxford know all there is to be known, but
Yes.
they none of them know one half as much as intelligent Mr. Toad.
Oxford University built. Yes. Sorry, I like to watch the movies.
In the hierarchy of the major poetic substances, plastic figures as a disgraced material, lost between the effusiveness of rubber and the flat hardness of metal.
Boy, you are so wrong.
Untutored courage is useless in the face of educated bullets.
General George Patton. So I've cleared up a lot there. And it comes from Oxford University. I also get a great person, which is a great merchant. So we'll claim our great merchant. He gets to build something new. I'm going to have him build a factory. So I want to start boosting up my production a little bit. Repair your workshop. Repair your library. This is my great merchant, Sarah Breedlove. So we'll move her up here, and what will she do for me? She will give me plus 25% tourism rate towards other civilizations you have a trade route to. That's good if I was going for a culture victory. I'm not, so I'm okay. I mean, it's nice to have. It's a good benefit. But I'm not overly concerned, or I guess I'm not excited about it. Two more turns for that, the tank. Start bringing him back. I've always been very impressed, and this is a testament to the art designers up at Firaxis Games. I've always been very impressed with the animations, the movements. Let's see, Alexander, so dashing. I believe I don't know that I've found where he is located, so I'm okay with the ones that aren't close by, or the ones that I don't see as possible threats and or conquests. I'm willing to be more friendly with them, I guess, maybe is the correct way to phrase it.
A world without radio is a deaf world. A world without radio is a deaf world.
I got it boosted, and then I got it, so that's why you hear it twice. So let's see, we're still waiting on that. We've discovered aluminum. Where did we discover aluminum? Oh, nice. Okay. So we've got aluminum, or we have discovered where aluminum could be. Got our mass media. Alexander has declared war on on Congo, I believe. No, not Congo. Who did he declare war on? Oh, he may have declared war on a city-state. Odd. I've never really felt like it was important to declare war on city-states. I don't get why you would want to do that. I mean, sure, it's another city, but I don't know. It always seems like there's more benefits to leaving them alone, excuse me, than to try and attack them. So we got a boost for rapid deployment. And something just happened. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, so now we've built our aerodrome. So now we can take this great person who needs to have aerodrome to be effective. I believe it's a great general. And I will retire the great general, but it will give me +1 air units here that I can base out of here. So that's good. Let's see what these other things are. My spy. Okay, yeah, I put a spy in St. Petersburg in anticipation for coming down here. And he's got some good sources, so we'll do that. The ranger unit gets promoted. Faster movement in woods or rainforest, or faster movement on hills. Currently, he's in an area that's full of forest and rainforest. And I've seen a lot of it to the north, so let's go ahead and do that. I need more amenities, I need more housing. Got my civic boost, and I lost my suzerain status to Stockholm. Stockholm, I think, was a science city, so it's disappointing, but I think I'll be able to get it back fairly quickly. So where do we want to go now with this? Let's go with factory. Yeah, let's go with factory. Production's always good to have. So now that we've done that, let's... No, I'm not particularly... Don't care about that. Not care about that. It's still not really... I know there are benefits to having the wonders anyway, but asking for a machine gun, I can do that. Machine guns are nice to have as like garrison units in your cities. Let's build a sewer here. So my spy, his mission success has been boosted because he took the time to get sources within the city. So let's see. I can steal a great work. I can increase my diplomatic visibility by 1. Or I can gain the gold yields during the mission's duration. So I could get basically steal 176 gold from him for those turns. I think I'm going to do that. Maybe 176 over the mission's duration, not each turn during the mission duration. So that's fine. And this is a 74% chance of success. So we'll see. Timber Death gets a promotion to machine gun. So what the track, I have a lot of the field cannons out there because they were from they traced their lineage all the way back to the main archer units, the boosted archer units. So we're probably going to see a lot of machine guns.
It is nationalism which engenders nations, and not the other way around.
Well, we can change policies. Okay, so I have an opportunity to gain a new military policy. I will take... I'm going to take national identity. Units have a 50% less combat strength reduction from being injured. See if there's anything else here that I'd like to maybe switch out. My city strength. I'm okay with my military. What about my economic policies? That looks pretty good. Don't really see anything that I would want to change out. Diplomatic. No, I'm good with that. And my wild card, I'm still going to stick with the great general points because I think that eventually those great generals will do more for me in the combat. Yeah, I want to change. Oh, I don't think I changed. Oh, no. We'll stick with. Let's see. Did I change? No, I still have. It's still open. Okay. Put that in there. Confirm. I did not confirm. That's my problem. So there we go. My first unit here on my border. So that's important. So that tank unit was healing. Bring that tank unit to here. I want to try and surround this city with as much military might as possible because this city I'm going to have to hit hard and fast because once I declare war, I have a bad feeling that Russia is going to come up from the south like a reverse Sherman. So what civic do we want to build now? Let's go with Scorched Earth. Amenities, housing, city needs food. I have gained the ability to declare a colonial war against Teddy Roosevelt and Jadwinga and I can't pronounce his name. Congo. I know, that was pretty sad. So, let's see. You are on the front lines. So, let's start building some military units for you. Do I have any more repairs that I need to do over here? Repair outer defenses. So that ranger can't, I don't think that ranger can take over or wipe out that unit, so we'll have the infantry go with him. That sounded like a barbarian outpost. Unit needs. It's a tank. We'll keep bringing the heat. My tanks are probably because they are faster than everything else. Will probably be my first. My opening salvo per se. I kind of want to. This is part of it. I kind of want to look and see what Russia's military strength is. You can check that out in the scores. The scores area, but I feel like that's kind of like cheating a little bit. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, okay, he can't go in there. He just can't do it on the same turn. So let's put you back to exploring. America has denounced the evil deeds of Congo. because I've declared war so many times, everybody, I think nearly everybody in the planet has called me a warmonger at one point or another.
When you launch a rocket, you're not really flying that rocket. You're just sort of hanging on.
It's true. You're just pointing it in one direction, up. It's so nice to hear how astronauts have described being launched. Space has always been a goal, a desire of mine. Okay, so we've built our rocketry. So let's take a quick peek here. I could go with... I still need to get electricity. That's the last one that's not in the atomic era. If I go for nuclear fission, I do have... Man, do I want to go that hardcore? I think I do. I think I want to have that ability to be able to take over what I need to take over. I mean, it's an unfortunate situation, but this is how it goes. What is electricity? Submarines, seaports, and power plants. Power plants give me +4 production. Let's do electricity first, and then we'll do nuclear fission next. So we'll go ahead and queue that up. And that's, I could go for flight. Bombers are always great. Let's do that. We'll go for electricity, then advanced flight, then nuclear fission. I'll get there. I'll get to where I want to be eventually. So let's build, what do we want to build here? He's not quite on the front line, so we're okay. We can give him some opportunities to do some other things. We'll build a lighthouse here. Because I have a feeling that I'm going to start cranking out naval units. I don't have many coastal cities, so those coastal cities that I do have, I want to be able to crank out naval units fairly quickly. I'm going to build an aerodrome here because this is basically the front lines, and I want to be able to have that ability to have those bombers. And I, want to have them based somewhere in range. We're going to build an aerodrome here. That's going to take some time, but I'm not getting flight right away, so I'm okay with that. You can build... Do I want to build a spaceport here? No, it takes too long. I will build watermill here. Oh, this is one of the cities I took over. I need to really build them up before I can really ask them to do a whole lot of, the complicated things. So I'll send that infantry unit down this way. Privateer will kind of sneak his way over this way. The Ranger, go ahead and heal up. Okay, so come over here to Gypsum. We'll get a little bit more gold. We're down on gold already. Our net is down, I should say. Our tank unit. have one tank unit here. I'm going to bring him up here. I'm going to count on being able to defend myself while I initiate this attack. And I have a feeling it's going to come fairly quickly because I'm massing a bunch of units near his border, and eventually he's going to say, you know, are they just sightseeing? Why, yes, they are. And I've already upset enough people in that I don't want to pile on by going against my word and saying, oh yeah, they're just taking pictures, and we're taking pictures with grenades now. Because that will just upset everybody. Alexander's now declared war on another city-state. That's so odd. I mean, sure, but it just seems a little unnecessary. Need more food, need more amenities. So, you know, where I can gain those opportunities, I'm sure I will. Give you... How are you doing on housing? Oh, you need some housing, dude. Work on your housing. And he... Come over here and work on coal. The ranger... Have him on automatic exploration. You need a water mill to kind of help you with food. I like to think that I'm a benevolent leader. And you know, I care about my people. I just don't care about wiping the planet clean or anything like that. Oh, okay, so I can now form a tank corps. And what that will do is combine these units together and obviously make stronger units. And I can see that he has done that with a couple units of his own. Cossacks and Bombards. So let's go ahead and do that. So now we have a tank corps. And as you can see down in the lower right hand corner, melee strength of 90 is pretty darn impressive. And that will definitely help me with, you know, on the field of battle. I'm gonna hold off there. So let's. I don't know how well that privateer will be able to do any kind of damage from the seas. But we'll see what we can accomplish. Teddy is asking for a lot. A lot. Okay, I just thought I'd ask. Baltimore is one of my hometowns. Again, why make an offer you don't even want to accept? I'm not making it more equitable because you guys just didn't get ridiculous. It's like, I am not willing to give you this. Now tell me what you're willing to give me for what I'm doing. No, that's not how deal making works. You come to me with an offer. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to ignore this. And this is a thing that I don't think I take advantage of enough. Because if I say my troops are merely passing by, then when I later declare war, because I believe it's 20 turns. then I get, going against my word. I can declare war now. All I have right now are tank units. So I'm gonna ignore him at this point. And what I am going to do is try and lessen my let me check out and see what I have here. Right now I would have a severe warmonger penalty. And that's the only one I can declare right now. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work. Making demands will get you nowhere. It's alright. I'm not. I mean, we're denounced. He's denounced me for 12 more turns, so it's going to be hard to make a deal anyway. So I'm down 4 gold. I'm gonna build a bank. Try and keep that positive money flow. Need more amenities. Need more housing. Need more food. It's kind of like a constant refrain. We'll hold him here. And we will, it's another tank unit. We'll bring him over to here. This puts me in a little better position strength-wise. I'd still like to have some artillery units up yet before I get started with my attack. Those are going to take a few more turns to get there. Get some more amenities. Let's bring this tank over. I mean, the tanks do move faster, so that's why they're there sooner than anybody else. And artillery really doesn't move as fast as I would, hope it would. Somebody build a world wonder. Alexander. So we'll hold the privateer. What I could do, I guess, is declare war on him. And until the artillery comes up, I guess I could just keep working on his units, because I am stronger than him. I feel that. Let's do that. This is called being aggressive. This is called being, declaring formal war on you.
Ваша война тщетна. Россию победить невозможно. Кто с мечом к нам придет, тот от меча и погибнет.
This is the second time that I've actually declared war on Russia. Over here to coal. Yeah, see, I had one tank take on that Cossack's core, and that was fairly even. So now my tank core will just wipe them out. Did you even scratch my paint? I don't think you did. Now I have a battleship. Bring the battleship over here. I have a city attack. I've declared war on Peter. City-states have declared war on each other and on me. At least the ones that we're suzerain of. I need more enemies. Yeah, okay, fine. So let's keep cranking out the... although I could... No, I'm going to keep cranking out the naval units. My military's coming, and so I'm okay with this. So it's still fairly even battle there between my tank and the Cossack's core. He's asking for pearls. Sure, why not? Okay. Yeah, I'll do it. You are my friend for now. My friendship with Alexander has run its course. This city can work him over. This tank corps can come down and finish him off. Did 1 damage to the city center and 6 to the defense. So not very strong at all, but let's see. Attacking the Cossacks will be a minor defeat for me. So let's heal up. Come over here and build a pasture. This tank unit, I'm going to have you come around here. And have this city strike that Cossack unit. That settler worries me a bit because, as we've said before, having settlers against somebody you're going to war with is difficult because you never know where they're going to show up. Let's do civil engineering. Let's get you building an artillery. You're close enough to the front line. So now I can send envoys out. So I have Jerusalem, I have Hattusa, I have Auckland, Stockholm I did have, I want it back, and I get it back. I will take... You've evened up there. I will take Granada. And let's go with Seoul. I can use the benefits there. And so the city-states have now argued and claimed each other. So, what happened to my... So now I can get +4 on my Great General points. So we'll do that. And the westward march of my troops continues. I don't know why that battle is silent. Okay, he's now in the red. I may have to back him out of there. You want... What do you want? What is that? Oh, it's coal. No. Coal's too valuable. Maybe not to me, but to an up-and-coming civilization, it's very valuable. So I'm hoping that Hattusa will help out militarily by taking on some of the... We'll just keep bombing away. So do I back him out or do I attack? Oh, choices. I could come down here, which puts me in my new place, and then no. We'll fortify. So wait. Let's do the city strike first, because that'll soften them up a little bit. And then we'll bring in the tank. Ooh, it's a stalemate. That's interesting. Their Cossacks are strong. They're not your typical horseman units. Come up here and help out. Those crossbowmen never had a chance. Holy. One shot. And only took 4 damage. So my spy has been detected. I will get him out of there. Failed. Oh, man. And the agent was killed. Go! That's unfortunate. He was no James Bond. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. So we'll see how Russia responds. Right now, I'm kind of surprised that I have not been assaulted from the south. I mean, maybe it's coming. Maybe I overestimated what his oh, there's some. Maybe I overestimated what he had. So we wiped out that Cossack's core. That's helpful because that's one of his strongest units. Let's come over here. You know what? I'm going to change this. I didn't see that I already had a crossbowman in there. So I'm going to change that to... nothing fast, that's for sure. Infantry. Could I even buy? No, I don't let's buy a tile. No. I can get a settler, a builder, or I can buy the sewer. No. Not really what I want to do. So you build your pasture. The cool thing about privateers is you can't see them unless you're like right up against them, which is why they haven't that city wasn't trying to bomb them. However, the battleship, on the other hand, that can be seen. I wasn't. No. I mean, anybody that's coming near you is not headed for you, so. At least not yet. I have a city strike. Took him out. I have another city strike. Do I? Oh, I can hit this bombard. That, he's trying to flee. That's why. I need more amenities. Which is good, because now apparently I don't need as many. I want you to build artillery. And I want you to build work on the basics for you. You're still trying to grow up. These are cities that I've taken over, so that's why. Are you all? Yeah, you are good. So let's work on your basics now. So if I go after this, I'm going to go to here with him and attack. And if I attack here, I'm likely to get attacked by the city, but almost one-shotted him. And I'll attack with my core here. And grab that settler, which is what I wanted to do. Battleship definitely does a lot more damage than the privateer. Just taking a quick peek at who are my top producers. Looks like Rio de Janeiro has the most production. And I'm kind of thinking ahead for when I'm going to I'm going to progress towards that science victory, because I will need production to build all the technical units that I'm going to need to build. So, where do I want to put this tank? Let's bring him over here. I no longer am suzerain of Seoul. So I've arranged attack from the city. Who can he attack? Oh, this guy right here. Sorry. I didn't run on my base! God, the city unit was paying attention, because I sure wasn't. Let's see if we can bomb you. Wipe out the bombard unit. That's good. Need more housing. Made peace. That's fine. So let's wipe out that unit. We've now begun inflicting serious damage on that guy. So I have a tank corps. If I attack the city, I have major victory. I actually outgun them. I outgun the city. But I like to be... do I want to... I'm going to back out and heal up. And I now have a new settler. Which I will put... Yeah, if I try and bring him all the way down here, he's going through Russian territory, and that's not going to be cool. So, let's... Stop. Thank you. So, let's investigate our northern possibilities. Actually, let's send him up here. I feel like that there's another landmass over here somewhere. I mean, I don't think that they may be all connected. It could be. But I haven't circumnavigated the globe yet, so I'm not entirely certain how much of it is all connected. This guy's working on it, though. He's almost there. Almost there. This tank. We'll start heading for the city. Hey, don't be throwing things. You never know, something might break. Of course they think I'm a warmonger. When you can get other civilizations to start throwing things, that's you've gotten under their skin. A salty battery can be upgraded to a machine gun. Sure. I can attack with the city. Okay, so here comes what I was expecting. And these are AT crews. I may be able to keep holding them off. The idea is to basically hold them off until I can take over that city to the north and then recommit my troops for the push. So my battleship gets promoted. I need housing, need food, need amenities. I have gained... I can declare a colonial war on Congo. that means, if I remember correctly, that means that they are that they've denounced me, but that there are 2 arrows behind me. I think that's what it means. I'll have to look that up. Or if somebody else knows, just chime in the chat and let me know for sure. But I'm pretty sure that's what it means. I'm gonna do the same thing with this tank. Back him up. Get him healed up. Shouldn't take too long, I wouldn't think. Artillery, that's where I've been waiting for. So that's crossing the river. So I'm actually going to cross the river. So that privateer will get promoted. So my tank can form a core. If you form a core with a damaged unit, what is that? Let's find out. So they're slightly damaged, but still 90 strength on the melee strength. So that's 2 core now that I have. Wonder if I can actually can you name a core? That'd be pretty awesome if I could. I'm sure I'll find out eventually. So, oh, and he's healed. Awesome. Let's first do this. It really softened them up a lot. 39 or 38 and 49. My privateer gets a promotion. I'm going to do boarding. More housing, more amenities. Choose my production. What will I choose? I don't think that they were one of my top producers. They're not really. I have bigger units. He's working on a bank. Rio, I think, was my top. And yeah, I'm not gonna have him build a spaceport there, but I will have him build a power plant here, in hopes that maybe his production will increase and maybe I can build a spaceport there. We will build a university. Keep that science flowing. And you can build a university as well. My battleship. Continue to bomb him. So let's move. Let's move to there. The machine gun over to here. So that's a major victory now. Now that I've actually crossed over the river, because the river offers some defense. And they don't have a wall. So the damage that I'm doing is directly to their city center. artillery. Let's bring the artillery down to... Well, let's think about this. Who would be my next... Probably Moscow, I guess. It's actually this coastal city would be my next one that I would want to take over. I don't like diving into the middle because then you get attacked on both sides, left and right. So I try and go for a flank at least, and then kind of work my way through. Teddy's denouncing me, sure.
Ike!
No, it's Teddy, not Eisenhower. That was a really bad joke, and I apologize for that. So somebody declared peace. Oh, Alexander's declared peace with somebody he was fighting. I still haven't found him, so this is one of my... Yeah, he can't take that over. Let's do this. Go here. I don't have enough ground units. I mean, it's a sad state of affairs, but I don't. So wait, let's do the city ranged attack here. I will have you hold position there. I'll bomb with the artillery, can I? No. This actually starts a war with Hattusa. I thought he was on my side. Is he on my side? Oops, wrong one. Hattusa is on my side. So I can't... If that were my unit, I would be able to, like, switch them. Switch places with them. But he's not my unit, and he's in my way. And you're just a little crossbow. Move it. Move it or lose it. So we'll pound with the tank. Oh, I should have gone across, but that's okay. I'll use him to take him down. Or at least try. Ooh, that hurt. Wasn't as overwhelming as I'd hoped. Need amenities, need housing. I can now declare colonial war on Teddy. Again, people I can't see right now. Let's go with urbanization. Because that will definitely help clean up my Sendingo. One of my top producers. No. What I consider to be top producers means that their production is over 30. He's not quite there yet. So we'll have him do something else. Let's get an industrial zone in here. Because that will definitely help. Oh, +2. I like that. Yep. Rio, however, is one of my top producers. So let's go ahead and start building the spaceport. Where do I want to build it, though? I want to lose as little resources as possible, so let's build it here. I'm going to have to build more of them, obviously. But at least getting that started. It's 1846. So, you know, that's... Let's see. Build a workshop here. That's something I want to definitely get started. So now I can do a new military policy. Something went away. I will stick with this. So my new military policy, I can... Let's do this. This is what I was looking for earlier, conscription. Unit maintenance is reduced by 1 gold per turn per unit. So currently, if we look at this, I have 123 gold that it expends per unit. So let's see how that changes when I do conscription. It doesn't change it a bit. No, I changed it a little bit. So I went from 123 down to 99. So that tells me I have 24 units out there. But that definitely helps with the gold situation, because I was kind of bleeding gold a little bit. So my field cannon will bump him up to a machine gun. This artillery needs to be in a place where he can actually do something. Let's move him around here. Since somebody's in my way, this field cannon will bump up to machine gun as well. Hang in there, tank. Hang in there, tank. Oh! Drat. But I mean, that shows you how powerful those Russian Cossacks are. I mean, the Cossacks are the Russia's military change. What are you doing? So willing to give me jade for whales, that's fine. And then 1 gold for these other 2? No. No, it's not fair. It's not. Don't shake your head at me. It's not even close. Besides, what benefits are you giving to me at this point? None. Zero. Zilch. Nada. So that that Hattusa crossbow was trying to get revenge for me, and I appreciate that. Let's see. All right. So housing, amenities. My unit was killed, and I get a great person of a great scientist. Like that. So we'll choose our production here. So let's do the power plant. My battleship is... Let's swing him around there. I didn't think that it would be easy to try and take the Russian cities. I just didn't. But I don't know. I was maybe expecting more of a pushback. So that's a major victory, but it's across the river. Let's cross and then attack. It's still a major victory, but I think it's less of an impact on me. Plus, it opens up a space where, since that crossbow unit is in my way, so this is my tank corps. I can bring him up. Oh, I should have... Oh, it's alright. What I will do, though... Come back here. I will wake him up and have him go forward to attack. So, I gain 400 science. This is my great person. I gain 400 science for each rainforest or tile here or adjacent. So I'm going to obviously pick somewhere that's absolutely surrounded. I guess it doesn't have to be in my zone of control, or inside my borders too. So I will. Let's drop it right here. I mean, that's. I don't see a lack of benefit there. So I get a lot. That's cool. And it was actually mostly inside my borders. So we've boosted towards Cold War. I have completed nuclear fission. I will build. I don't care so much about that. Rocket artillery, that's cool. Jet fighters, missile cruisers. But satellites, number one, it unlocks the mechanized infantry, which are super fast too, like the tanks. But it also gives me my moon landing project, although I can't really do anything with it right now because I'm still waiting for the spaceport to be developed. What would this do? This gives me a helicopter and +1 to camps. I'm going to go with satellites. My privateer can get promoted, but he's a little busy right now, just continuing to bomb this one city. I need. Oh, man. You're not building fast enough. And I have no... I'm going to have to break off a tank? You gotta be kidding me. That's just bad planning. That's just bad planning. So we'll move you up to here. These tank cores can stay put, but this guy, let's bring him down to here. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I mean, it's shorter than the infantry. I really thought that city was going to hold out longer, but I guess it really didn't want to. So my salty battery will bring down to here. That's a great general that's just kind of out there wandering. I wish you could. It'd be nice, if wishing could make it true, that you could capture great persons that are out there just wandering around. I don't know. I'm hearing a lot of fighting. Hopefully it's not my own, or my troops. Jedwinga. She built the Forbidden City. Good for her. So let's move you. I feel like that he can handle all that down there, so let's move you down to here. put you in a position to start the Great Southern Sweep. My tank corps can be promoted. The only one I can choose right now is Marauding, which is +7 combat strength versus units in districts. But it does heal, and he does get a name. And his name will be the Sea Raiders. Arr! Nowhere near the sea. Well, I mean, kind of, but not really. Amenities, housing, food. I can, because she denounced me, I can now declare colonial war against Poland. Did I not? Oh, no. We're not taking that one. Great Hammer. I don't know why the name didn't stick the first time, but that's okay. We'll do the Great Hammer. We will have you build. Let's get my spy corps back. I mean, in great memory of my former spy. Build a library. You're doing okay on housing. Let's go ahead and build a watermill here. I just need somebody to walk in and claim it. Plant the flag. See if we can get him down there any faster. Artillery. Let's start walking you down this way. Major victory here. He gets promoted too, that's cool. Timber Death. Let's say... It's almost I'd either have to take Moscow from the north or south because this mountain range here kind of blocks me a little bit. I guess there's some room to go across the water. But we'll see. Teddy is willing to pay me for coal. He really doesn't have anything. Fine. Sure. You can use the money. You ask for too much. Too much. Although I like your hat. Throw in the hat, we have a deal. Synthetic materials has been boosted. That's my artillery, so let's edge you a little bit closer. I could come around here and still be within, well, yeah, let's do that. Major victory here. Wait. Who got promoted? Oh, that's right. My tank corps here. Already done charge. We'll do marauding. He gets a name. The Stonewall Horseman. Okay. Metal Horseman probably would have been better. We'll confirm the name there. My boost needs more housing, needs more amenities. I need you to build what looks good. Let's build a hangar. Do I want to build a hangar? Build a bomber. There we go. Let's take advantage of what we can do. Can I take this city? Yes! Victory is mine! Victory is mine! So now I can start moving my units down here. We will keep that city. And I'm going to have to repair parts of it. It's because my guys are so efficient. So efficient. Is there another? I don't see another Russian coastal city anywhere. So that may be the only one that I really need to worry about as far as using naval units. I'm going to have him back up to here. So he can get promoted, or not promoted, but I really don't need you there anymore, so let's start walking you towards Moscow. I mean, the battleship is going to keep them down until I can get somebody there to step in and plant my flag. Galloping strikers. Let's come back a bit here. The lava strikers. We'll upgrade you to machine gun. Tropical bounty. I don't really want to fight. I still need you to come down to here, bub. Come on. Fast as you can. Faster! I know. So, okay. I'm taking a chance with that. I mean, it's not... I didn't build him. He was a capture. But I'm taking a chance by having him just run up there all by himself. Australia, I am not concerned about you. And don't ruin my hat. Man, I was trying to not... I didn't want to attack you, and now you're going to do this to me. So I'll bring the artillery down so that I can start getting Moscow. Heal up, dude. Bring him across the top here. Bring that tank down to Moscow. It's telling that Moscow is actually not the capital of Russia, but St. Petersburg is. Build a campus. We've got some pluses around there. I can't get him anywhere where he's going to be able to heal in time. I mean, my closest would be over here. Well, maybe. Maybe I can outrun him. Now I need to... I've had all those troops heading west. Now I need to redirect them and turn them south. So I'm just going to keep that battleship there to basically just keep that city pinned down. What is this? Oh, it's Granada.
Like to the apples on the Dead Sea shore, all ashes to the taste.
So we found the Dead Sea. Wait, I want to go back up and check that out. Where was it? Oh, there it was. So here's the Dead Sea. It's part of a lake. It's a two-tile lake. And it gives you faith, it gives you culture, and fresh water. And if you have damaged units, they can spend one turn next to the Dead Sea and become completely healed. It's really, really awesome. If you have it in a place where it can actually, take advantage of, which I don't. It's on the other side of, looks like Japan. So, I have a new quest to get a Great Admiral and train a destroyer. I have met Lisbon. Hi, Lisbon. And I've also met Amsterdam. So this is an artillery unit that I can't... Alright. I can't... There's something there that's blocking me. What is blocking me? Oh, it's a mine. A mine blocks me? Okay. My tank unit. This is the one that I was sending down here to try and take this city. And he's racing the infantryman. You're going to lose, dude. It's okay, we'll turn you. Just in case something weird happens, it's okay. I will upgrade this guy to a machine gun. So, yeah, I mean, this is a big roll of the dice here, but I'm gonna send these guys out. The privateer can now be upgraded to a submarine. Oh, I don't have enough. Next turn, well, yeah, maybe next turn. But he can be upgraded to a submarine. Again, a sneaky unit. Not cool. Maybe because I moved? I don't know, I don't remember. Alexander has declared war on Teddy. That'll be an interesting fight. So now I have joined the information era. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I have more trade routes. Need more housing. I have completed the city-state quest for Candy. Not sure what I did. And Jerusalem is now wanting me to construct a commercial hub. Hattusa, oh, because I went to the next level maybe. Hattusa wants me to train a mechanized infantry. Geneva wants a great general. Stockholm wants a great engineer. Mohenjo-Daro wants me to trigger Eureka for stealth technology. Seoul wants me to train a modern AT. Everybody wants something. I will choose guidance systems. I also get to choose a new civic. We are... If I take mobilization, what that will allow me to do is allow me to... Before we were able to take 2 like units and turn them into a corps, I can now take 3 units and turn them into an army. I can also get a new reason to declare war on called territorial expansion. So let's do that. We will have you build. How are you doing? You need some housing. Let's do that. I'm going to have you go to Auckland. Just because I need to start building up my gold supply again. The Great Hammer will come down. We'll head towards Moscow. It wiped him out. Send you there. Still not enough. One more turn, dude. Then you can be all powerful. Wipe out that Cossack unit. Neat. Oh. Oh wow, he can make it all the way to Moscow in one turn. I don't want to have him go... I don't want to have him cross the river, though. Let's go here. So we'll claim this city now. We'll move you around to the south. We'll keep this city, because I like coastal cities. Coastal cities are good. More artillery. So I need to, let's see, what do I need to repair? That's good. Light damage coming from the city centers, that's fine. Yeah, okay. Not even close. Please do. Please do. It's not happening. I lost suzerain status for Granada. That's a bummer. if I can't pick that back up. Okay, so now we're on turn 300. So we're going to end the episode here. 1858 AD. We have successfully moved our troops from the east over to the west to try and combat the Russian threat that I have right up against my borders. What I've been able to accomplish is I've taken over 2 of his cities. One that was kind of tucked in the middle of all mine, and now I am in the process of kind of doing an east to west sweep. Moscow will likely be the next to fall. I've taken down all their walls and defenses, so now I have just taken that. I'm kind of holding serve around my city here with these machine gun units and my district, my encampment district. They've been kind of throwing a few things at me. Not as much as I expected, but I'm okay with that. But I feel pretty confident in this. I've also started building my spaceport, which will help me towards my possible science victory. So let's take a look at the world rankings. I'm leading in science. I'm leading in domination. I'm actually 3rd in culture, which is kind of funny because I'm not really even trying. And I'm way down in religious because I'm definitely not even trying there. I don't even have a religion. Score-wise, I'm beginning to stretch that out a little bit. And I think it's just, by taking over everybody else and getting what they've gotten. I feel pretty good about that. Nobody's even on the way, the milestones, but I think I'm farther along than anyone else because I'm actually building a spaceport. Not that I know if anybody else is or not. But we're going to stop here, and then we'll pick it up again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I'm trying to be on that 9 a.m. schedule. So if you miss a day, you can always check out the videos on my YouTube channel, or just pretty much you can count on me coming back at 9 a.m. And I like to I put out a little post on my Twitter account and social media to try and let you know when I'm coming on. But we'll see if I can keep a consistent schedule. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. We'll see you again tomorrow, and have a great day.